Welcome back. I'm Michael. I'm your host. We're going to continue the second coat of this earth plaster, the Loma coat. And I got the green finished here and then the purple. What I have left is this blue, the one my son did earlier. It's kind of funny because this one, it really turned out really nice. And it's probably the first time he's ever touched a trowel. So this one turned out really flat. I've already gone ahead and done a compression sponging of this, and so it's pretty flat through and through. That sand really did hold us up on that first coat because it was making my trowel drag across the sheet here, and every time it would hold the trowel, it would cause me to make a mark, you know, kind of like a dip every now and again. And so doing the sponge coat, I had to work a little harder to take those out because I don't want that to happen on this second Loma coat. So I've got it all mixed up here. This is color Bluefield. I'm just going to slop it down in some places. Don't slop it too hard because I did it with the purple and it splashed on the green. But what's really nice is this stuff is super forgiving, and I can probably just, once that dries up a little bit, I can either scrape it out of there or just rub it out or just put some more over it, and it's going to look just like nothing ever happened. So I'm really having a lot of fun with this stuff. Let's see where I put my trowel. There it is. It's a little wet. So, pretty easy, you know, if you've done troweling before, you'll get the hang of this really quickly. And, you know, I haven't done that much troweling, but I guess enough to get me through this. And those kind of blue lines where I maybe didn't mix it up good enough, but it's alright. These are just sample pieces. Just kind of going for the basic look. What's really neat is the first samples that I did, they actually had a texture on them because I had them sitting against a wall. I couldn't put any pressure on them to get the texture out. And so these ones, you know, I set it up on the sawhorse here. I'm able to push down a little harder and put the pressure where I want to smooth the places out. So here's it's coming along here. That end over there wasn't quite dry. I'd probably want to wait till it's all the way dry before I started the final coat. But I think it was dry enough where my trowel's not going to dig in if I push on it. And it's going to end up looking just fine. Oh, we get a little more here. Get in this soup pan. But it doesn't really matter. It's not like it's paint. It's not going to stain. It's going to wash right out just like any kitchen items would. Nobody's ever going to notice that I use it for my plaster pan. Anyway, we're just in a workspace area anyway, so I don't think anybody's going to be putting soup in that anytime soon. But here's to show you just how easy it is to apply and to get smooth. And what I'm going for is very little texture. That way, when the humidity is regulated in the room, the final look will look like pretty much suede. So if you want your walls to look like suede, this is definitely the product for you. Thank you. I'll come turn off the camera.